The following podcast is intended for mature audiences. Listener discretion is advised.
Nobody's listening, no. Nobody's listening, no. Nobody wants to hear them speak. Nobody's listening, no. Nobody's listening. Nobody wants to hear them speak. Nobody wants to hear them speak. Nobody wants to hear them speak.
Thank you for downloading, streaming, or however it is that you are listening to the Not Listening podcast. Thank you. Thank you. I'm Adam.
I'm Ash.
And there's no Will. He's not here again.
Again.
He's not here. Don't know why. What reasons he's given us this week? Let's make one up. So, he actually has one. He's at home counting his
Toenail clippings.
toenail clippings. There you go. There you go. That's Ash's contribution to comedy for the night.
Don't know what made me think of that, but yeah. Ugh.
So it's just me and Ash again. It's the duo episodes. I mean, maybe what I might do on the website is create a section of just mine and your episodes, because we do quite a few by ourselves now.
Yeah, we've done a few.
We have done quite a few. I mean, when we started the podcast when it was me and Will, after Billy, like back in that was years ago.
That was
back in
years
the
and
Billy
years
days, he
ago.
come back for a little bit and he went again. But when it was just me and Will, we did a load, and then you joined, and yeah, then since then we've done a couple like together and that without Will, and they've gone a bit more mellow.
Yes.
I don't think we ever swear as much in them either. We say fucking every now and again, but
Shit.
we don't use the C word or nothing.
No, I don't use that anyway.
No, well, there you go. See, and I only do it when Will does it because I'm trying to show off in front of him.
Yeah, you've got to have really, really pissed me off for me to use the C word.
Well, so if you hear the C word, then you know that I've annoyed him,
Yes.
listeners. So if you hear him do it, that's a trigger warning for everybody to like, because you're probably going
Ash is mildly pissed off.
The next thing you're going to hear is probably me getting murdered live on a podcast. It's probably what's
Oh, that
gonna
could be
happen.
cool. Bury in the back garden.
I don't think that could happen though, because who would post it
Oh, that's true. No one would then hear it.
unless we did it live? Oh, that'd be. Oh, that's just reminded me of like one of those weird films. All these films that are coming out, these horror movies are coming out. We're going to talk about movies today, anyway, anybody. We're going to talk about movies. I watched a couple of movies recently where they've kind of used the whole idea of live streaming and Skype and Facebook.
Like Blair Witch.
Similar. I watched two. One of them was called Hacked, where a woman was like she created this new software where you could like video chat with people.
Oh, okay.
And then when she did it, the whole film was filmed like from a computer screen. So it's like you kept seeing the webcam come up, and you could see everything from there, and then you could see little messages come up at the side and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
So it's like you're watching a live stream of someone's laptop. Which
Right.
it sounds like. Well, I'm not selling it to you right now because it sounds like stupid.
Yeah.
I don't watch a fucking screensaver for 90 minutes, but it's not. It's like she has to be online because of the cameras on all the time, because she's like testing something out, and then someone hacks
Okay.
Someone hacks into her computer and then turns on the live feed and watches her sleep.
Kills her with
and
the
stuff.
computer. All of a sudden it starts opening and shutting.
Well, like, you know, and then then the killer goes around to people's houses, her friends, and then kills them, and then. It's really like, it's pretty like, I'm watching thinking, this is pretty scary. Am I going to be the next one to get killed? I'm watching this. But I thought, well, I can't be because it's a movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
It's already happened.
it's already happened, if anything.
I would have known about it. My family would be getting
But what
royalties right now.
What freaked me out, it was on Sky, so you think, right, it's a legit movie, it has to be. You know, I'm not on some kind of dodgy dark web site watching these movies.
Snuff movie.
But then when I looked on IMDb to find it, it weren't on there.
I found a few that haven't been on.
What is that all
I
about?
don't know. There seems to have been quite a
Because
few that aren't on
guess what, Ash?
IMDb.
I'm on IMDb. I am.
That's because you put yourself up there.
No, I didn't. I've actually got a tiny, tiny, tiny little acting role in one of Petra Bryant's pilot for a TV show called Girl and the Rockin' Horse, which I filmed at the radio station where I play. Wait for it.
The Rocking Horse.
No, I wish I did. I didn't say that. I play the Rockin' Horse. I play a radio DJ, and I have one scene.
Do
At
you
the
say
start.
anything?
Yeah, I have to talk. I say something about babies' nappies or something. I don't know. It's weird. I had to make it up on the spot. I had to improv.
So you made up about babies now?
I had a script. She gave me a script. She said, right, just talk. This is what you... Because she directed it as well, right? And it was proper legit. I mean, I think I posted it. It was about a year ago, but obviously these pilots, they take a long time to come out. I don't know when it's coming out. But when I see it, I'm going to get all excited. I'll be fucking sharing it with everyone. And she might cut me out, but I'll still share it. But she gave me a script and said, right, this is your scene. You've got to do this and eat biscuits out of a tin because it's part of the story. I was like, okay, I'll do that. And
Could you dunk it in your tea?
no, you can't have like a cup of tea in a studio with all that equipment.
So you could drip your biscuit across
Drip
the thing
your
and then
biscuit.
go,
That
yeah,
sounded
go-
proper dirty. Did you drip your biscuit? You can drip your biscuit anywhere, mate. You'll go on. Drip your biscuit. But yeah, so she gave me a script and I was like, okay, I'll read that. So I did that one take and then she's like, okay, we'll do one more, but can you sort of like make things up as, you know, just, she went, be you, Adam, be you. I was like, nappies! Yeah. So yeah, just sort of just did it and that. She filmed it all. It was all good. They had lights and cameras and obviously had to have cameras.
Well,
How were they going to film
They
it?
would, yeah.
But
They
it was
did
like-
it in the dark without a camera.
Yeah. So you weren't in no movie at all. There was no camera at all. But I don't know why I'm trying to drink whilst I'm talking. That's a stupid idea. I picked up my drink and I was about to start drinking. I thought, well, that's him. I can't do that. Yeah, so that's going to come out soon. I don't know when, but Picture Bryant, she's busy out in America. So there you go.
Cool.
There you go. But anyway, what were we talking about? What was his name?
Films. Here, Hacker. No, something else.
Oh, yeah, IMDb.
I can't remember.
Yeah,
That was it.
Yeah. See, I'm fucking tangent. That's why we need Will here, because he reins us in. Yeah, so obviously that film I watched called Hacked, that freaked me out. Check it out. Try and find it if you can. If you've got Sky, I think it's on Sky. But yeah, it's definitely out there somewhere. But it's not on IMDb. If it is on IMDb, it's got like no information.
Yeah.
And another one I think I watched was called Unfriended. And that was a similar one where a group of people were like group chatting like on Skype.
Oh, I think I saw it somewhere and I avoided watching it because I just thought, oh, Jesus, it's just going to be another Facebook thing.
Yeah, it was a load of people.
No, I don't do
It was a load of people on sort of online talking and then getting killed one by one.
Yeah, that's why you don't want to do Facebook.
But it was
You
like
get
by
all kinds
Ghost
of
or
nutters.
something. And then there was another one. I'm sure there was another one. Friend Request. That was it. Friend Request.
See, again, it's another Facebook.
Yeah, this one wasn't filmed that way. This one was she friend requested somebody and
They turned out
accepted
to
it.
be a murderer and
Turned out
came round
and it got really weird. And everything needs to be supernatural, though. Everything's supernatural. Apart from Hacked. Hacked seemed fucking scary because it was like snuff movie shit. I'm like, no wonder there's no information on this. People are too scared to write information about it. It's like, we just pretend
I really liked it.
we just pretend it never existed. But the other, like Friend Request and Unfriended, it's like very supernatural because everything's supernatural now on these movies.
Yeah, there's
They're not great movies, but they're all like supernatural stuff.
It's because anyone can sit there at home now and do some special effects that actually look fairly okay. So
Or
you
if-
can do your own home film because cameras are so good.
You do want to call it a home movie because you know what home movie would sort of sound like. You want to make a home movie with Kim Kardashian.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
And sell it for fortunes. Now, that's not a horror movie.
No, that's a disgusting movie.
I'd watch it. It's Kim Kardashian. What's wrong with her?
Yeah, they're idiots.
Like that matters. You're watching a sexy movie. Anyway, I don't want to talk about porn. But yeah, so those sort of movies are like supernatural movies. It's easy because like, they're cheap and you can kill people off screen and be like, "Oh, Ghost did it."
Yeah. Where have they gone? Oh, they must have vanished.
Didn't
into
say
that
Ghost
portal,
did it.
into a portal that was behind that cupboard
Yeah.
door.
But yeah, I do. I sometimes like watch bad movies and then just think to myself like, "Well, that's pretty fun." Because I don't like to judge a movie like, "Oh well, it's not a big A-list movie, so it must be terrible." Because that's a really ignorant way of looking
Oh,
at.
I
movies.
don't look at watch just A-list movies.
Yeah,
and stuff.
you got to watch because a lot of movies don't even go to cinema anymore.
Well, some of the
and-
foreign ones.
They purposely don't go to cinema because they're like, well, there's no point. The audience will be at home. You don't need to send them to cinema because they're not going to go and watch this movie about such and such. Because why go to cinema? People go to cinema to watch big films now. Really, big comedies, big actions, big horrors. They don't really go to cinema to watch a thriller like about
To be honest, I haven't been to the cinema for a very long time, but I've got my own home cinema, so I can sit in the comfort of my home without anyone annoyingly munching on a bag of crisps.
I'll
can
come
munch on a bag
round.
of
I'll
crisps,
come
but
round
it's
just
big.
annoyingly eat bag of crisps. But there's loads of films out there. But I really only go to cinema when I think to myself, I want to see that on the big screen. And I think like the big screen, not your big screen, the big
Yeah,
screen.
I haven't seen many. I haven't had many that I've wanted to do. Sort of the Star Warsy ones.
Yeah, that's what I mean. They're the big films, like big Star Wars films. I go to cinema, watch all the Marvel movies, all the DC movies. I'm like, I want to watch them first on the big screen. I'm happy to do that.
Yeah.
But if it's a comedy, I have to be really excited to see the comedy and be like, I'm going to laugh my tits off if I watch that one. I'll go and watch that. But then if it's like a drama, I'm like, oh, I'll hold off and watch it at home. Because some of the best movies I've watched never went to the cinema.
Yeah.
Like Shawshank Redemption bombed at the cinema. It was one of the biggest movies ever made. But when it went to the cinema, everyone was like, I don't watch a fucking movie about a man tunneling through shit.
Yeah, I go to the cinema for the big special effecty ones and all of that kind of stuff. Lots of the sort of the more sci-fi type stuff, but not for a rom-com or any just sort of drama-y one, because you don't necessarily need the extra size of the screen when at home you've got big screens, you've got
Curved TVs, great
all of this
setting,
kind of stuff.
You can pause it and you can go online and write a bad review about it or something.
You can write a bad review about it at the cinema.
It's good, yeah, but that's bad etiquette. You can't get on your phone, start writing texts. I went to watch a film the other week. Guy in the front row was on his phone for 20 minutes. Really distracted me from the screen.
What, he was just typing away? Was he filming it?
No, he was
sending
sending a text or something. I think it was on Facebook or something. I don't know. We kind of got me tits. I was like, wait.
See, but that's like people in the pub. You go to the pub and there's a whole. You look across and there's a whole table of people all sitting there on their phones.
Yeah, because they're
planning their next night out. They're not enjoying the night that they're actually.
Someone put an invite out and said, "I'm going down the pub to look at my phone. Would anybody like to join me?"
Yeah.
And my friends be like, "I'll be there at 10." I'll text you.
They all sit around. They don't talk. They're just on their. I just don't understand it.
So, but everyone's got an opinion, Ash, isn't they? Look, you've got an opinion. I've got an opinion.
I've got an opinion on that.
People out there, you guys listening right now, you've got an opinion. Yeah, everyone's got an opinion. It's not right. It's not wrong.
Yeah, if you go out for an evening out and spend the whole evening on the phone, next time you're there, think about Adam and send him a message.
Exactly, just send him a message. Just say, "Do you want to come and look at your phone with me?" Yeah, I'll come look at my phone with you. But everyone's got an opinion, and that's what I love about movies. Movies create debate, right?
Yeah,
because no matter how good you think a movie is, the next person could say, "I thought it was a pile of old shit," and neither of you are right or wrong because it's personal preference.
No, it's the same as food.
Exactly. Same
I
with anything,
don't like
really.
that.
Yeah.
My mum's favourite comment was always, "Well, there's nothing to dislike about that. It was celery." I said, "What about apart from the taste?"
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's true, though, isn't it? Yeah. But people seem to forget. They're like, you go and watch a movie, it's like, it annoys me. Like, oh, Star Wars is the best movie ever made. I don't really care for Star Wars. How dare you? It's like, well, hang on. Do you know what I mean? Like, behave yourself. I didn't think it was that great. You know what I mean? Like, I love this movie. You fucking hate it.
Force Awakens was a bit shit, actually. I'm a massive.
How dare you?
I'm a massive Star Wars. I'm a massive Star Wars fan.
I bet you fucking like Phantom Menace. You fucking jig.
Well, yeah, some of the first three weren't as good as the original ones.
I just called you a jig. I don't even know what a jig is.
I didn't know, so I ignored
it.
I
said it. I don't know what I was trying to say. It was nothing horrible. It just come out like jig. I don't know. It's not even a bad insult. But it can be.
That's why I just ignored it.
Stop being a jig. You jig.
You jig.
I don't know what it is. Anyway, we used to know a guy called Jig. He used to do a podcast. Yeah, I'm still friends with him on Twitter, I think, and Facebook. Anyway.
Ask him what his name means.
I don't know what it is. I never know. I might actually message him when his podcast comes out and just say, "Oi, we talk about you, because why are you called Jig?" Anyway. Well, yeah, so bad reviews. Right, people give stuff bad reviews.
Back to what we were going to talk about.
We're going to talk about bad reviews. I went online and I was like, I love when people write bad reviews because they get really angry about it. They have a lot of venom in these movies.
Well, that can actually be better publicity for the film as well.
It can be, yeah. When someone
the bad reviews tend to go viral rather than the good ones.
Which is true, because I always think it's when a movie gets negative press, it's hard for it to get out of that trench. It's like, 4 out of 5 reviewers hated this movie, and you're like, oh great, so it's going to be the worst movie in the world. So I see on Facebook now, someone wrote the other day, like, oh, don't bother watching the new series of Orange is the New Black, it sucks. I just watched the whole series, Orange is the New Black, season 5.
I've not watched that yet.
I thought it was one of the best seasons they've done since the first one. So, like, my opinion was, this is a fucking great series. His opinion was, it's terrible. But then everyone's gone, is it bad? Well, I probably won't bother then. I won't watch it then. What? From one person didn't enjoy it, then you're not going to watch it? I won't watch it then. Unless this person hates and loves exactly the same as you, then just watch it and have your own mind.
Same as IMDb ratings. You have a look on IMDb out of film and you see one that's got 8.4 from 6 million reviewers or whatever number it is.
Yep.
You watch it and you go, that was a bit shit. And then you've got another one that's got 4.2 and you go, that was really good fun.
I really enjoyed that.
Really
but then you feel
entertaining.
embarrassed to tell people. You're like, it becomes a guilty pleasure. You're like, no, you should never feel guilty for liking a movie unless it's something.
I thought it was quite funny.
Unless it's the Phantom Menace. Maybe you should. But I was online and I was looking at people that have written really the best bad reviews, basically. They're bad reviews of movies which probably didn't deserve to get bad review. But the reasons are... Now, I'm going to put
Batman v Superman.
I'm going to put it out there. It's either two things. Either the person is taking the utmost piss, thinking this is funny, or they are legit fucking stupid, right? So you've got to make your mind up, really, whether this person is having a laugh or they are that fucking thick. Because there are a lot of people out there. I mean, I live in a world where I love sarcasm, and I assume everybody gets sarcasm. But I have met so many
Most
people.
Americans don't.
I've met so many people that don't get it, or they don't get irony, they don't get sarcasm, they don't get banter, they don't get anything which is kind of like self-derogatory, and they don't get it, they don't understand it. And for me, I'm like, I don't understand that was a joke. Because I'm the sort of person that when someone gets angry, I start laughing, thinking they're joking. I'm like, what are you laughing for? Oh, you're being serious? Why are you being serious? That was a joke. But then I'm one of them people, like, it annoys me when people don't get it. I'm like,
some people take every word literally rather than actually taking it in context or taking the meaning or the body language or anything like that, which is why it's difficult on text messages, and you quite often get the wrong idea.
That's why I prefer to talk to someone.
well, that's where emoticons came from, to actually go say something really, really quite bad and put a smiley face at the end saying, I'm joking.
You get it. I'm only messing around, or a little kiss at the end. So,
X. No, that normally means I'm going to kill you.
So, like, people taking things literally. The Wolf of Wall Street, great film. Leonardo DiCaprio, Scorsese. I love that movie.
Yeah.
1-star review from somebody. There were no wolves in this movie. He's right. There wasn't. Yeah. He's not lying. This guy.
So he was expecting the wolf to go down Wall Street, just eating everybody.
That was a great movie.
That could have been quite.
Wouldn't have starred Leonardo DiCaprio, but it probably would have been on the Sci-Fi Channel.
It could have had his hand being bitten off.
There probably is a sci-fi sort of version, like one of them budget movies, the Wolf of the Wall Street, walking down Wall Street, killing people. So
yeah, werewolf.
Yeah, there you go. But so he ain't lying. This guy. There's no wolves in it. Didn't like it. Probably pissed him off. The Shining, 1980, probably has been, Stanley Kubrick movie, Jack Nicholson. Been like probably one of the best, one of the best horror movies out there ever. People have said, and people really rate it as a great movie. 1-star review from this guy. It's hard to believe that a hotel that size in Colorado would close in the winter with all that skiing business. It's got a point. It's got a point. It's like,
yeah, this is back in the day, though, when they didn't really have the snow plows.
People would turn around and think to themselves, like, I don't believe that movie now. It's taken all reality out of it.
Gone. Yeah, he didn't go mad while sitting there by himself and right all over the walls.
Minions, from Despicable Me and that.
Yeah.
The little talk gibberish and that. Like, pretty fun.
Banana!
Yeah, exactly.
Banana!
Another 1-star review of this. Why you've got to put a review of a kids' movie, I'd never understand, but fair enough.
They were awesome.
It was in Spanish, but nothing about being Spanish. Only the minions spoke Spanish. All the characters spoke English. Now, I don't know whether that's a real one or a fake one.
They weren't speaking Spanish.
But I want to believe that she thinks that, because that'd make it. I would love to go and meet that person.
Yeah.
Just thinking, what are you talking about? You think the minions are speaking Spanish? Wait till you meet a Spanish person.
Yeah. Yeah, they normally have two eyes. Okay, some of them might be a bit yellow, only if they've got jaundice.
Yeah, exactly.
They're normally quite
That
well
Spanish
tanned.
person was ill.
Olive skin.
White House Down, the movie with Channing Tatum, Jamie Foxx.
Oh yeah.
This one got a 2-star.
That was the crappy version of Olympus Has Fallen. Wasn't
Yeah,
it?
they might both come out at the same time. It's like Deep Impact, Armageddon.
Yeah, I don't get why they do that.
It's because someone cottons on that another company is making a movie that's similar, so they make their own version.
Yeah.
Ants, Bug's Life, Wyatt Earp, Tombstone, Deep Impact, Armageddon. It happens all the time.
Yeah, it's just absolutely insane. Get a life and actually make up your own stories.
So this one got a 2-star review.
Ooh. So it was slightly good.
Not what I expected. That's what they put there. Thought Channing and Jamie were holding hands on the cover. Was expecting something a little more sensual. Titanic, probably one of the greatest movies ever made, according to a lot of people. Won loads of Oscars. Only recently just got surpassed and all that for nominations and stuff. 1-star review.
Was disappointed the
This
boat
one.
sank.
This could never happen. Oh yeah, that book really could sink. Someone's actually disagreeing with historical facts right there. Saw number 4, so the 4th Saw movie.
Yes.
This is my favourite. Whether this person is taking the piss, I don't care. I want to believe this one. Avoid this movie. I watched this movie and then my cat died. Was that supposed to happen? Now, I want to believe that this man actually thinks that movie killed his cat. I want these people to exist. These people need
Does
to
a cat
exist.
die in it?
I don't know. No, they don't kill animals.
I
do
don't
they?
think I've seen Saw 4. I got bored after Saw 3, I think.
Big Hero 6, the big Disney
The
Marvel
big
film.
white blob.
Big,
The
Baymax.
marshmallow man that's robotic.
Someone put down 1-star review. Where were films 1 to 5? Which is true, Joe. I mean, that confused me. Big Hero 6, I'd be like, well, I haven't seen 1 to 5, so I'm not going to watch it. It's probably why it didn't do so well at the box office. We're going to go and watch Big Hero 6. It's like a dad joke. Oh, I haven't seen 1 to 5 yet.
Yeah.
Like, fuck off, Dad. Just take me down and see it, will you? Don't know why a kid would talk like that.
I must admit, I did look for Big Hero, and that was the only one that came out. I was looking at IMDb, and that was the only one that came up, so I watched it. But I don't.
Did you write that review?
No.
Did you?
But it's the same with any of them. When actually see that there's another one turning up, or one with a name where it's got colons and a name,
Yeah.
I'll always do a search for the original bit to see
Just
if
to
I'm
make
going
sure.
I'm going to be watching the second one or the third one. Because I first watched Kill Bill Part 2 before I'd seen 1.
Why?
Because I got told that actually by someone who'd seen both that you don't actually need to know to have watched the first one to actually get what's going on in the second one. And I foolishly believed
Someone took a piss out of you there, mate.
and then I watched it and then didn't know what the hell was going on. And when I watched 1, I thought, oh, that's a bit shit because I know what's happening in 2. So it basically killed the Kill Bill series for me. But
Here you go. Here's one that you wrote. I think you wrote this one. 3 stars for The Force Awakens.
right, okay.
They went, it's quite good.
Average.
They went, it's quite good. 'Cause
Oh,
three-
it's quite
three-
good,
It's quite
but-
good. It's quite entertaining, this person wrote. But I thought Harrison Ford and Mark Hamill's heads, they looked a bit too big. Monsters Inc. You know that. Another kids
the first
movie.
one, yep.
Needs to be reviewed, obviously.
Yep.
1 star. Too many monsters. Too many. When does it become too many in a film full of monsters?
When there's
He's
more
watching
than
it.
one.
He's watching it. Got towards the end. He's like 10 minutes before the end. Another monster, but there's too many monsters in this. They went overkill with these monsters. They should have taken a few away. Take a few back. I'm sick and tired of it.
Film, though.
Boyhood. You know,
the one that took 12 years
12,
to make.
12, 14 years to make. So
Mm.
yeah, it was literally the same guy over the
Yep,
over the
same
course of years.
cast.
1 star. Boy who takes pictures goes to college and grows a mustache. There, I saved you 3 hours. It was a long movie. It was pretty
It was
good. It was a good
stupidly
movie.
long, but-
Good movie, and people did sit there and say, "You've watched someone grow in it." I'm like, "Well, I watched EastEnders. That started in 1985, and I've watched Ian Bill grow from a teenager to an adult." So I just watched the very own.
Yeah,
story that way.
it's all of that kind of stuff, and Home and Away and Neighbours. You watched them grow up, and Home Improvements and stuff like that. Yes,
Straight Out of Compton. You know the film about
I've
the
not watched
about
that
the NWA, about Ice Cube and all that. Doing the
I
old
never
rapping,
watched-
gangster
I've
rap.
never watched
It's a
that one.
biography film. Someone put 1 star. They watched it. Their reason for 1 star. I'm 85. So to their age, it's like the reason I didn't like the movie. I'm 85. I can't like this movie. I'm 85 years old. I don't like it.
Don't like that.
Die Hard.
I didn't fight a war so that you could come and shout rappy stuff.
Die Hard.
Oh, yeah, good film.
The title says it all, really.
Yeah.
Isn't it? You're going to die hard.
But he doesn't die.
Proper action movie. 18. There's terrorists in a building. 1 star. Inappropriate, someone put. I bought this for my 3-year-old and was shocked to see how violent and filthy it was. I want to believe that. I really want to believe that one, but I don't think I can.
It was rated 15.
This one is a very honest one. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie. Now, I went to cinema to see that. I was only 10. Great movie or greatest movie ever? 1 star. And they've put, I'm confused. Does 1 star mean good or bad? So, maybe that's what the problem is. That maybe that movie could have been the best movie ever, like according to ratings. And this person and everybody else that's given it 1 star, they just think they're giving it a good movie.
Oh, no, that is awesome. They've obviously never been to a hotel.
See, this one is a bit different. Bug's Life. Again, kids' movie. Animated
but
movie.
It's got adult stuff. It's
Needs to be reviewed.
entertaining for
This one got
big kids.
5 stars. 5 stars this movie got from this person. I never knew what struggles Bugs went through. Changed my life. Now, I got to respect that person because that person
awesome.
now probably used to like tread on ants.
Yeah.
Magnify glass and kill them.
Little toy cars and run them over.
You watch that movie and an epiphany. It's like, that's it now. I'm going to go in that garden. I'm going to save these ants. And then, ironically, die by a spider bite.
Yeah.
What was this? Ghostbusters, 2 stars. I remembered watching this in the theatre. I didn't remember all the spirit issues they had to deal with. Not what we need in this home. So I'm taking it home, so it's actually going to happen. Right, okay, this one, 12 Years a Slave. Now, you can't make jokes about 12 Years a Slave. It's
that
pretty
was a
hard-hitting
proper
movie.
hardcore film.
1 star, graphic. I did not like the treatment of people. Now, that person just sums up the entire slave problem.
Yeah,
Like, I get that.
was the
Like,
whole idea.
if only everybody thought that way back then, and then this person here, could have saved a lot of lives. Jurassic World. Now we're talking Jurassic World, right? It's the 4th one, the Chris Pratt one that came out recently. 2 stars. Now this person's got an issue with
Motorbikes.
with the film, not actually like with the whole film. 2 stars, probably enjoyed it, but had a big issue. It's probably stuck in his head now, can't get past it. Whatever happened to the 2 pterodactyls that flew away? It must be killing him not to know. But there could be there's a sequel coming out.
Well, you go back to the first. Or is it 2? It was actually, if you read the book, Jurassic Park, the book, the original book, then at the end of it, they have pterodactyls in the original Jurassic Park, and they fly off.
They do, yeah. Where the fuck do they go?
Well, yeah, they
Got
just
shot
disappear.
down by someone, probably. Goodfellas, another Scorsese movie.
Yeah,
got
yeah.
1 star. That's a great film.
That's great.
This is personal taste. 1 star, Goodfellas. This person, but I rented this movie because this dude that comes in my work was in it. I couldn't find him. 1 star.
Awesome. Go into work. I'm in this film.
Edward Scissorhands.
Oh,
It's in the title.
yeah.
2 stars.
Hey.
Right, so
they liked it.
Didn't hate it. Edward had scissors for hands, but no one ever says why. But if you watch the movie, there is a reason, because he's built from a machine the inventor has around his house, and he's chopping up the salad. That's what the machine is. And he sees the machine chopping up the salad, and then looks at it and then pictures a person. So he used that as a prototype, and he just never got around to finishing the hands. That was the last part of to finish him. And he died as he gave him the hands, and that was it. So he didn't obviously watch the fucking movie very well. 'Cause it's quite obvious in the movie. You know what I mean?
I'd completely forgotten about that bit, and I was just thinking, yeah, that's a bloody good point, actually.
Frozen. How can everyone hate Frozen? It's a great movie. 1 star. This person
I like the snowman.
ruined my kid's life.
Okay, that's a bit harsh.
1 star for Frozen. All my kid talks about is Elsa and Anna. She used to be a straight A student, but her last paper she wrote in class was Why I Like Olaf. Jackass presents Bad Grandpa. Do you ever watch that one?
No.
Bad Grandpa. It was very similar to Jackass, but it was Johnny Knoxville dressed up like a bad grandpa. He used to go around pulling pranks.
Okay.
1 star. Gives grandpas a bad name. Someone took the ump in this one, and they all think we're the fucking same.
What was it them that did bum fights? Who was it who did bum fights?
No, that was like a group of like white
that's
privileged
just an
college students.
internet
Yeah.
thing.
Jurassic Park 1993. Hole in it. This one, great man. I received this DVD with a huge hole in it. 1 star. No, was that the hole it's supposed to have, or was there actually a second hole, like and actually damaged disc, or someone did not? I bought this DVD.
Punch.
Don't understand how DVDs work. It's like,
Yeah, it had a hole punch in it. The DVD didn't work, so the whole film gets a 1 star.
Now this one I'd have to agree with. Free Willy, Escape from Pirates Cove. I didn't even know there was that film. I didn't know it existed.
Right, okay.
3 stars, so didn't really hate it, but I really agree with this one. How many times must Willy be freed before he's actually freed? That's true, though, isn't it? Come on, how many times have we got to free this fucking whale?
Yeah, they need to make it once, and that's it. He's free. He jumps over the wall in the first one.
Star Wars, 1977.
Oh, the first one.
Very first
A New
one.
Hope.
1 star? They put The Phantom Menace was better. This person's on crack. This movie was the worst, by far. There was only 1 lightsaber fight, and they didn't even do any spins or anything. The thing is, though, I can understand people like younger watching the new trilogy
and seeing the special effects
and then watching the old ones
oh
and going,
my God.
"This is fucking boring." The other one was like there was a fucking pod race and everything in this and that one.
Yeah, this was that the original ones were actually done all with models and stuff, and it was groundbreaking. But now it looks a bit shit.
Cars, another animated movie that
Yep.
needed to be sort of reviewed. 1 star. Said the boy loves it. Let's read why. My kid and I used to have varied and interesting conversations. Then I let him watch this. Now he only wants to talk about Lightning McQueen, who is apparently the standard by which everything else in the world is now judged. My driving skills are constantly being called into question from the back seat. Lightning McQueen would have made it through that light. Lightning McQueen is faster than your car, Daddy. Lightning McQueen would have been waved in the traffic while trying to merge. Lightning McQueen never used bad words, and so forth. Fuck you, Pixar. Magic Mike. It's a movie about
The strippers.
the strippers.
Yeah.
1 star. There was absolutely no magic in this movie whatsoever. Huge letdown. And last one, we were finishing this one. Actually, no, is there 2 more? Let me have a look. I want to make sure I get the right one. There we go. Yeah, 2 more. Independence Day.
Yeah.
5 stars.
Oh.
Wow, someone liked this one. Someone put down 5 stars, Independence Day. I lost my original copy in a divorce. Got an insight to that person's life. Go buy it again. It's only £5. It's cheap.
Yeah, exactly. Or download it for free.
And last one. Last one. 1 star for this movie. The Passion of the Christ.
Oh, that was the Mel Gibson one.
Mel
wasn't
Gibson
it?
Jesus movie.
Yeah.
And
Never
he put,
watched it.
I did not know it was in Spanish. Unhappy face. What?
Buy the English version, you tit.
So there you go. That's like really, they're the best of the bad reviews that I could find online. Some of the best bad reviews I could find. I don't know. I just crack on. Whether some of them have got to be made up. Some of them have got to be people taking the piss. But I want to believe in the law of averages that a lot of them are real.
Yeah.
And legit.
I would go
And
with
people
that.
really believe in it. So if you've got any best bad reviews, why don't you send us in? Send them in to me at Barker Podcast or at Not Listening Pod. Send them to the Facebook page. Go to notlistening.co.uk. Or if you want to check out Not Playing or Not Watching, you can do. I'm not going to stop you. But also check out
It'd
Not...
be fairly impossible for you to stop them.
Well, I'm not going to stop you. I'm not like that. Or you can check out Not Sensical, which is the other show that I do. Another podcast I do.
don't
It goes
bother
live on the radio. Shut up, mate. Just because you're exclusive to this show. We'll be back next time, everybody. Maybe we'll be here. Maybe you won't.
Who knows?
given up trying to guess now whether he's here or not. So, see you later, everyone. Bye.